Your mom. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Hello? No. You got to eat lunch. We don't have them. In the morning, but parents said we couldn't do it. Huh? I apologize. That's crazy, though.
And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game.
So your mama not going? Damn, that fucked up, White.
It's Edwards. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped.
His daddy not going? Oh. Y'all gonna be able to move all that stuff? I said, y'all gonna be able to move all that stuff?
On first down, here comes this offense. Back to throw, it's Rising. Buys a little time. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
So that the kid, why she still ain't got, why he still with you then?
That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to speed up that process. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
That's funny as hell.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And when those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. It'll be a draw. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
It is crazy,
I want
though.
to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45.
691, Gator score.
DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
The short hands, it's Johnson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there, you know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback on the keeper. And it's on the ground. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Oh, he's going to take a chance. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Unloads it left. And they're not on the same page there. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Comes out throwing on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm...
All kinds of running room. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. The give to the back. Got room at the 35. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple
I'm
more
here.
plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep. And the pass hits, picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a way to seize.
I appreciate you.
Start the second half. You take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. Here he comes with the return. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with his back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Got the quick pass. Still running at the 40. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Looking to throw, it's Rising. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is trending. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Wide out in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Going for 6. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is he's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Arkansas! They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Looking for a man. It's Rising. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out. It's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 20, he's got space. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd.
Yes, I do.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now after the short completion, it's second down. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out fast. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game.
That was a great hit.
Finding the end zone and taking the lead late in this ball game.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He looks that one in nicely. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on...
I saw you. I tried.
What a huge play.
He sacked me. I saw you.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On third and long, no secret what he needs
My
here.
God, bro.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Irons on the move.
Go, 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 go! We gonna win! We gonna win! Hey, he coming! He coming! Watch him! Yes, sir.
Touchdown,
Woo.
Buckeyes.
I'm sorry.
They've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job by this this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last.
Listen, that don't matter. That was a dot I just threw. That was a dot.
Show up in that moment of the game and make that type of play, that type of individual effort is just magic to me.
No doubt. It's what you dream about.
Listen, we won. Did we win? Did we win?
Big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play.
Did we win? They don't ask you how.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team.
No, it don't.
Davis, this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Shit, that would have been you. I would win that bitch regardless. Nigga, I had four wide open chances for us to win that game. And them blitzes was fucking me up. Them blitz? What am I supposed to do with them blitz?